He wouldn't give me back my own money so that I can go and buy a drink from the local shop down the street. Like, this is how wicked this man was. And I was thirsty. I'm in Jamaica, like hot Jamaica. And all I had was like my card and Canadian money on me. And like, he wouldn't give me back my money so I can go buy a drink. Like, I was just like, yeah, like, he definitely needed to be locked out. He was not helping in any way. He was causing more problems. My grandmother had given me some money and told me like, oh, just go buy a drink with that. But it was like so unfair. Like, this man took my money and wouldn't give it back. Like, he was so entitled, and like, he would be very rude. Like, if I tell him, at this point, I was really starting to see the evil in him. Like, your daughter survives off of breast milk. She doesn't eat yet any solid foods or anything. And you won't give me a drink so that I can replenish. Yeah, I was just really done with him at that point. And he was mad because it was COVID, and I think it was like getting late or something. Like, the gas stations were closed, so he ended up having to like stay at someone's house close by and then leave. After that, he had come to St. Thomas for one reason or another, but he never came to see his children. He just came all the way to St. Thomas from Trelawney and never saw his children, which I thought was really weird because, like, your children don't live in, and you come to the same parish that they're in, and they don't live in the country, and you don't even stop by. Like, I would at least try, even if I think that, I might not see them. At least I can try, as a parent. But he didn't even try. I should have known. And then when I confront him about, like, my cousin said she saw you in St. Thomas and you didn't even come see your kids. And he uses the fact that I locked him out because he came in my face while I was sleeping and punched me in my face while I was holding my daughter. He uses that. I locked him out, why he didn't come. So I was really realizing, like, he didn't really care about his children or me. And after that, I still left with him. He ended up renting this place at another nearby to his actual house in Trelawney. Because of what had happened at his house, like the whole stabbing, choking, beating thing, I wasn't comfortable going back there and staying there at that time. It was just too soon. And so he had to rent somewhere else for us to stay if he wanted me. So I wasn't really wanting to go there. So he rented somewhere else and we stayed there. And it was like prison. Like, we never went outside. Like, the only time I went outside was to hang clothes on the line that I washed in the washing machine inside. Like, I went nowhere. For his birthday, I rented a resort. I had a friend come down from Canada with her man whose birthday was around the same time. And I said, let's all celebrate. He was all cool with it until they came. And then he was like, oh, this was he was like, oh, this isn't for me. This is for you. You didn't even ask me what hotel I want to go to. Like, because I rented right down the street at the Royalton in Trelawney. And he was just like, would I care to go there if I live down the street from there? He was just being like really ungrateful. He made me feel like shit, and like what I was doing really wasn't a big deal. And like, I ended up losing the money because, if you book a resort, it's non-refundable. And I just didn't go. And so I lost just the first night, and then, yeah, I got back the rest of the money. But that was really horrible too. Like, he had punched me in my mouth and cut it, and we actually had to go to the doctors in Falmouth and get, my mouth ended up getting infected. It was like pussing, it was like hanging over. He punched me in my mouth because, really for no reason, just because I said my mom hadn't met this guy that she didn't meet. So there's this guy, he comes to my grandma's house a lot. He's cool with me. He took me and my children to the river and stuff. Like, he's a cool guy. Obviously, he likes me, but I didn't like him back in that way. And my baby father was really annoyed by this guy coming around. So I showed my mom this guy on FaceTime, like on video call on WhatsApp, and my baby father called that meeting when I was like, oh, my mom never met him. He was like, oh, what do you mean? Didn't you show him her on FaceTime and whatever? I don't know. In the comments, maybe you can let me know, like, if I'm on video call with my mom and I say like, oh, hey, this is so-and-so, and she says hi, like, is that meeting? Because I was like, oh no, she didn't meet him, and I got punched in my face. Like, So I got punched in my face for quote unquote lying. So I was like, wow, and it continues. So I left my grandmother's house to come here, and the abuse continued. And at that point, it was just, I knew. So I was just like, fuck, like it's the same shit. I left my grandma's house. I'm here now. Now he won't let me leave. He's telling me he'll drop me, but I can't take my babies, or I can't take my suitcases. I can only take this amount of suitcases. I have to pay him this amount. A whole lot of ultimatums just to leave. And I was telling my cousins this, and like they could hear it in my voice when they would call, that I was just really sad and depressed and I didn't want to be there. And my mom got wind of that as well. And so my mom called the authorities once my phone had broke, which he broke it. He says he didn't break it, but he broke my phone. It has never turned on ever since. He broke my phone, and nobody could get a hold of me. So he wouldn't let me talk to anybody on the phone because he said he doesn't like my people. So he wouldn't let me call anybody on his phone. And people know our history, you know, that he stabbed me and beat me and choked me out unconscious. So everybody was really worried. And so the police ended up going to his mom's house, and I guess to like find out where he was or whatever, because he was renting this Airbnb. So nobody really knew where he was other than like his mom and his family who's been. So when his mom came, like my stuff was already packed. Like I was ready to go from a long time ago. Like, you know, I was in fight or flight risk. Like I would have a bag packed. I would have extra money on me in case I had to run away. Like I was living with the fear that I might have to run out of this house. I just need to have one bag that I can run with my 2 babies out of this house with. So yeah, all my stuff was already packed. I was ready to go. So my mom ended up coming to Jamaica and seeing for herself that I was okay. And his older brother, ended up driving me up from Trelawney to St. Thomas. And yeah, it was a pretty eventful time. It was pretty bad. And guess what, guys? I went back. In the same trip, I went back. And when I went back, he actually never punched me in my face again. But like he did like push up my head a couple times in arguments, and I was really trying my best to